I think there's only one good way to end today's show, Brianna.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Tell us what it is.
Okay, we're back with Jake. One more final magic trick. This is so exciting. What do you have in store for us?
Yes, well, so I wanted to end the Halloween Spectacular with the scariest possible magic trick that I could think of. But first, Brianna, if I asked you to name a card, what would you say?
You want me to?
You can say it out loud, yes.
Okay, 9 club.
9 of clubs. Okay. Clubs are the clover ones.
You can tell she doesn't play cards.
Right. So just to make sure you're thinking of the right one, clubs are the clover ones, but 9 of clubs. Now, Chris, I told you I wanted to bring you the scariest thing that I could possibly think of. And what is the scariest thing that could happen to you during Halloween? It's you go up to a house and they have fruit instead of candy. So I brought some fruit. The horror, exactly. If you're a little squeamish, stay with me because the fruit is not going away. All right, but you said 9 of clubs. Chris, would you just pick one? Pick a fruit?
Okay.
Excellent. You're going for that one?
I go in my trench coat.
Perfect. I'm going to move this pumpkin right here. Now watch this. I'm going to start to dig into this orange right here and cut this all the way around, just like this. Cut this orange completely in half. Now I'm going all the way around, but not going through, and you'll see why in a moment. Now this is the part where you're going to want to get a nice, good close-up. Inside of this orange, you'll notice there's something in there. See that?
Okay, well, how is he doing this?
I'm going to take this out.
Don't tell
Brianna,
me.
you named any card in the deck. I'm going to unroll this and show it to the camera. That is your named card.
That's
the scariest possible magic trick on Halloween is card 2 fruit. And I hope you guys get lots of candy. I hope you don't get a lot of fruit like this year.
I honestly want to throw up.
Okay, I'll take it.
Jake, in the best possible
way, you make me want to vomit. Thank you.
Okay,
it's
but
great. It's nice to come on here and get
people
complimented.
At home, do you understand, this seems like it's rigged, but it's not.
It's not rigged. Yeah, these guys are not in it. They're just as surprised as you guys, and that's a little fruity.
I could have picked any fruit.
Magic trick for you.
And
I don't know what to say.
In the first trick at the beginning of the show, a card or a piece of the card showed up in the M&Ms, and now it showed up in the fruit.
Lots of tasty cards today on PA Live. This one's a little citrusy. You can have this one.
Jake, if someone is watching at home right now and thinking they want to see you in action,
yes,
how can they do that?
They can do that at my website, which is flashing at the bottom of your screen right now, jakeofspades.com. They can also keep up with me on all social medias at The Magic of Jake Schwartz, which is now on your screen right there. I post weekly content, weekly videos. There's a bunch on my website, and also coming up every day, every week on my social medias as well, videos of tricks just like what you saw here today on PA Live.
You do public events, you do private events.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, this is your life.
This is my life. This is what I do full time. I do it for companies, Fortune 500 companies, pro sports teams all across the country. And of course, when I have ticketed shows, I also update those on my social medias and my website as well. So you can find out where I'll be next if you want to buy a ticket.
Wow, what a fun job. What a fun career.
It's the best thing ever. It's just me and my fruit and my deck of cards, and that's it. What else do you need?
Orange? Now I'm like second
Well, you can
guessing.
taste the orange if you want. It might taste a little bit like card, and the card might taste a little citrusy, but that's a real orange.
It really is. It is honestly very hard to make, I feel, me speechless, anybody, and I just hope everyone watching at home right now is thinking, you get ready for a day of tricks and treats, because we got to experience this in person. You got to experience it at home. I'm so happy that Alice was on loan from the White Rabbit.
Oh,
so thank you, Jake. Thank you so much. You are so awesome. And now the Mad Hatter is going to tell you, stay tuned for Eyewitness News at 5.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody.